Welcome everyone, one and all, to my reaction to Season 3, Episode 17 of Teen Wolf, Silverfinger. So, last time obviously we ended with the huge shock that Stiles has indeed been doing some very dark things in the background, some things that he would not normally do. Now, we do not know whether this is a matter of him being controlled by something, being taken over by another person, another creature, or if it's a matter of this, like, door in his head creating a maybe, like, dark dual personality. I guess we'll see which shape it takes. I would rather a dark dual personality because I feel like that could be so cool to explore, but I feel like it's more likely that we're going to get that something is taking control of him, because you think doorway in your brain, something can go in, something can come out. It's not too hard to guess that something has come out and has started to affect him. So fingers crossed we get some more development for that this episode, because I'm so excited to see how that develops, especially when it comes to whether Stiles is going to tell anyone about it, because if he does keep it to himself, it's going to be even more interesting, because what if he, like, fully turns? What if he gets, like, completely taken over and no one knows? Like, we know but they don't know. That would be terrifyingly amazing to watch, but I guess we shall see how they handle it. But yes, overall an absolute fantastic episode, so I cannot wait to see where we go from here. So with that said, let's jump back in to the world of Teen Wolf. So he encountered them when he was a lot younger then. Okay.
The Yakuza boss.
Oh.
It was my first gun deal. I was only 18. It was supposed to be a simple exchange.
18, Jesus.
Gerard left out the minor detail of the buyers being Yakuza.
For fuck's sake, Gerard.
Not curved like katanas, but straight black steel. Like the Jados.
They want intriguing.
To get to the Kumicho.
They do look very Oni-like with their masks. So there's another Japanese link then, because we were saying about Kira potentially having like a Kitsune vibe going on here. So I wouldn't think that they're not linked. Oh? The fuck are you? Doesn't look like a werewolf, looks like something else. Are his teeth made of like metal? That's horrid.
What was he?
I don't know. But there might be someone who does. There were a few others that survived that night.
Oh, okay.
I spent yesterday tracking him down.
Didn't look like he wanted to be found.
Not particularly, no.
Oh, he got attacked by that guy, not the shadow people. Okay.
You okay?
So all of your friends are...
Yeah.
What? Bar a couple. Allison and Stiles represented.
Can I see?
Well, like his eyes.
Are you sure?
Honestly, if I was with someone who could turn their eyes bright red, that'd be so fucking cool. Like, I know red has a connotation of evil, but I've never seen it that way. Red's the best color. Scott, in public, are you okay? Bro, you're fucking crazy for that. I'm sorry. That's actually mental. He does look cool, though. Like, he looks really cool. You gotta give him that. The red eyes suit him so well. Yeah, she's definitely not scared or turned away by that, you know. I believe we are seeing the beginning of something here.
You guys gonna be doing this all day?
All day. All night. It's about you being the target of demonic ninjas.
You mean the demonic ninjas that pulled swords out of their chest and completely kicked our asses?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think those were the ones we were talking about, yeah.
And I don't want you listening in. No wolf hearing.
How would you even know?
I'm a true alpha. You have no idea what I can do.
Well, that was absolute bullshit.
And someone had to let Barrow in. It's gone.
Ooh.
Okay?
Maybe his, like, dark personality came back and rubbed it all away.
No, you just told me about it. I never actually saw it.
Oh, that's so annoying.
I was here a couple hours ago, and the message left to Barrow, spelling Kira's name, was right there on the board in my handwriting.
A couple hours ago, what's happened between then? Do you remember? Oh my god, I just thought about it. Kira, you know my theory about Kira and everything. If that does hold up, maybe all of this is linked. Maybe it's linked with Stiles as well. Maybe Stiles is being affected by these shadow creatures to the point that they know that Kira could be the one that can fight them. Stiles wanted to get him out of the way. Ooh.
And then he hid the bomb and the detonator in a box that he wrapped as a birthday present. What does that sound like to you?
The joke we played on Coach. That was my idea.
Oh my god.
They're coming for you in a few hours, and so do you.
What if it's not me? Okay, what if I'm not the one they want?
Who else is there?
Kira was right next to him. Why would Barrow want to kill Kira? We still need to focus on that. If it's not linked and I've fully gone down a rabbit hole, I am sorry for being annoying. It's just what my brain is getting.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean he's the one they're going after.
But if he is?
That might only leave us till nightfall to come up with a way to protect him.
Yeah, it's like, if he is, you got to do this quick.
A week or two, and we'll be ready for a formal review. There's enough here to put Stilinski so far out of government work he won't be able to get a job right in the back of a garbage truck.
Why do you have it out against him so badly?
Stiles,
Oh.
are you all right?
Yeah, I guess. It's not really.
All right, kiddo. All right, come with me.
Melissa! Ever the mum of the group.
Temporarily lost the ability to read, but that might have had more to do with this giant magic tree and a whole human sacrifice thing.
How many hours of sleep are you getting?
8.
A night?
The last 3 days.
Okay, I was going to say that. No. Honestly, though, mood. Insomnia will forever be my enemy.
No, the Adderall is not working.
Impulsive behavior?
I always forget he takes Adderall. I assume he has ADHD.
Midazolam. A sedative.
Oh, making him rest.
Why would you give me a sedative?
You need rest. You need it now.
I think even if that isn't the problem, good idea. Tucking him in.
Get some rest.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, no, that set me off. Oh, no. Oh, how did such a little thing set me off? Christ. Oh, that was so beautiful. Oh, you fucking beautiful soul. Both of you. What two incredibly kind human beings. Like, you know when you look at a person and you genuinely just, you know that they are one of the purest souls to walk the earth. I love them both so much. Honestly, if I have to think about it, I think they are my two favorite characters. Like, she is just such a beautiful person in how she takes care of everyone. She never really complains. Like, the only complaints we've seen are such, like, mild complaints, and they're just like the way that a mother nags their child when they're not doing their chores, you know? It just is what it is. And most of the time, her complaints come from a place of worry. So, like, how do you even get down on her for that? And then similar to Stiles, it's like, he will do whatever it fucking takes to take care of the people in his life. Like, he's always doing the research for the group. He's always, like, even at the very beginning when we look at when Scott first became a werewolf and everything, he learned most of the stuff. Yeah, when Derek came along, most of the early day stuff was Stiles. Trying to do research to try and help his friend. It's like, what two beautiful souls. And that was naughty, Teen Wolf, because you made me almost have tears going down my face. But wow. It's like a part of you wonders if it was that he was like being sedated and in like a weird state and it was reminding him of his mother. Or if it was just that because of their connection and because she has been basically a faux mother to him over these years, it's like there was nothing holding him back from saying it. And he truly did in that moment feel like he was with his mother, which is so fucking beautiful. Also, as a woman who would have known his mother, to know that like you're taking care of her son, you're making sure that her son is good for her, and he is like feeling that. Oh my god, I could talk about that all day. Like, what a tiny sentence to elicit such a huge meaning, you know?
Sorry about this.
Oh, he's fucked with your bikes. Oh, yikes, they're not gonna be pleased.
You look great.
I am sweating all the way through my jacket. I didn't even know that I could sweat this much.
Give me a second.
Is she gonna kiss him to calm him down or something? Is that where this is going?
I want to get my head blown off by a bunch of Japanese fingerless mobs.
I could see it coming from a mile away. Practically 3 miles away. Not the putting his hand on your ass, Allison.
Actually, we have a kind of security system. We had my boss help make a few changes to the house.
Do you work for a security company or something?
No, he's a veterinarian.
Listen, it's complicated.
It could be either of us.
I don't think so. I have to show you something.
Oh, does she know it's her?
Have you ever heard of something called a kitsune?
I have, darling, don't you worry. What? Has she seen something like this before?
Patient is irritable, impulsive. Complaints of vivid dreams. Inability to distinguish between fantasy and reality. Acute insomnia.
I saw the name Claudia. Is it his mum? Whoa, okay, that changes things then. That's concerning then. Could this simply be a human condition? Because if that's the case, then Stiles ain't fucking dying. You know what I mean? Like, if this was the thing that eventually led to his mother's death, absolutely not.
What we're looking at here is...
I love how her dad did like a chokehold knockout and she just went...
When a kitsune rubs his tails together, it can create fire or lightning. It's called foxfire.
Ah, okay.
I don't have any tails.
Maybe metaphorically though, like if you want to do it.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Slight
You know,
probable...
foxes and wolves don't really get along.
Oh, they really don't get along. Let's not look at that right now. For fuck's sake, Scott.
Funny you mentioned keys, because while I have a key to this house, I'm not exactly sure how you got a key to my office.
So, we can't explain. Unfortunately. Ooh.
Allison, take the man's gun.
Queen shit.
Guys, they have a werewolf too.
They have a werewolf too.
I don't need a warrant. I'm your father.
No, you're a gene donor. I got my hair color from you, and that's all I got.
A gene donor is crazy. Holy shit.
What's going on?
Maybe one of you should explain.
Melissa, activate the alarm system, wherever the fuck it is.
Who the hell is this?
Oh god.
Dad, no. Dad, wait.
Oh! Dead? Injured? Ah, nice.
Mom, yes!
Oh, Mountain Ash, yeah. Nice. Good job, boys. Ah.
Starting to remember. It's 24 years ago. You know what they are, don't you?
Come on, give us some tea.
They're demons, and they're unstoppable.
Oh. Well, that's not quite what we wanted to hear, but I guess.
How bad is it?
He could be on his way to a collapsed lung.
Mom, those things, they're not gonna leave until the sun's up.
Fuck.
Should I call Stiles' dad?
I don't know. Is that gonna just get more people hurt?
Yeah, that's the problem.
This is Japanese kanji for self. This means he is still himself.
But that's so frustrating. I wasn't considering it being another language. Ah, of course, symbolic languages, like fuck.
Only are looking for one who is no longer themselves.
Stiles.
No longer themselves. Possessed by a dark spirit.
Uh-oh.
So what are you?
Kitsune, idiot.
Oh.
Use your eyes. You can see it all around her. The younger ones give off an aura. She just hasn't learned how to conceal it yet.
Ooh, younger ones.
But there is one, a dark kitsune. They call it void or nogitsune.
Nogitsune.
The Kumacho. That's right.
Ah, that makes sense then.
Nogitsune draws its power from pain and tragedy.
Stiles.
Strife and chaos.
Stiles has been through pain and tragedy and also all the stuff with the Nematon, the darkness.
Isn't that why a kitsune is called the trickster spirit? How do you know I'm not the bad guy?
I've seen the bad guys, and you're not one of them.
But the problem is you would be saying that about Stiles, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be Stiles. Let's be real, guys. Everything that's been going on so far, it kind of makes sense. The only thing that's throwing a spanner in the works is the relation to what his mum was going through. Maybe these are completely separate things. Like, maybe we are genuinely just getting confused because we're seeing a biological thing happen to Stiles at the same time as him being taken over by a dark spirit. Thereby, the, like, things he's going through at the moment, the, like, physical effects, are because of whatever his mum went through. But him helping Thingy in the chemical lab and everything was just this dark spirit taking over.
We're trying to fight for him.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you'd kill for him. But are you willing to die for him?
Oh, good question. I believe that is the true sign of a beta in a pack.
If there was a nogitsune among you, let the Oni destroy it.
No.
Even if it is your own daughter.
No. If someone lays a hand on Stiles, I will be jumping into the show and snapping some necks, stabbing some peoples.
Guys.
Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. Kira, you might need to start rubbing your tails, darling.
They won't hurt you, I promise. All they're looking for is a new kitsune.
They're looking for me.
They're looking for a dark spirit, and I know it's not you.
Sky gonna have to do something.
I think you're going to have to let them in. Put your hands up or something and be like, okay, you can check.
Don't do anything.
Yeah.
Is he serious?
I said don't do anything.
Let's hope and pray that Kira's not a dark spirit then. Where have these Oni come from then, though? Like, why do they exist? Who are they? Imagine she pulls it back and it's a different symbol. No. Okay, now that that is confirmed,
You gonna be okay?
I'm taking that as confirmation that it is indeed Stiles.
Melissa?
Hey, stab wound to the left chest, possible collapsed lung.
Oh yeah, God, I already forgot he was here to like say something to Scott. Like, what's going on? Oh no, oh no. Is he gonna fight back? Like whatever's in him? Whoa! They're the fireflies. Let me guess, he's gonna miss it all.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Fine. What's been going on?
Have I been possessed? How the fuck did I say that line for line? Shit. Is that the end? Oh, that is so annoying. That is so annoying, guys. Oh, it's getting harder and harder to stop each week now. Oh my god. This was such a good episode. This was such a good episode. We had so much revealed. Holy fucking shit. I need a minute to process it all before we even talk. So yes, there we have season 3, episode 17. Yep, 17. Episode 17 of Teen Wolf. And that was fucking fantastic. It's getting to that point where I really am just like, I feel like one day I'm going to sit down, turn my camera and lights on and be like, right guys, we're going to finish 3B because I cannot wait another week for another episode. And I know the same thing is going to be happening next week as well. Like, the quality has been so good. Like, we had that little bit of action. We had such good character exploration. We had secrets. We had mysteries. We had reveals. Best episode of the season so far. Like, for sure. So, to break it down, how do we do this? Let's start with, let's go sort of like character by character. I feel like that's the best way to do it. So, Ethan and Aiden still trying their fucking hardest to get in with Scott. Bless their hearts. I hope that over time he will see their determination and let them in. It's just like, with everything they've been through, especially when it comes to Boyd, it is a very big sore spot. It's like, it feels wrong to say sore spot because that feels very diminishing of what they actually did. It's like, it was such a huge action against them that can they really ever be in the pack? I guess we'll see if they can prove themselves to Scott. But Derek, this episode was a surprise. The fact that he had also just been following Scott all day and Scott had no fucking clue. Honestly, though, I don't think it would take a lot for Scott not to realize. If we're being real, I love him. He's such a beautiful person. He is a very kind soul. But let's be real. Scott has never been the smartest cookie in the jar. But in terms of other parts, obviously we had the whole thing with Allison, Isaac, and Chris. It was a good little bit of action on the side while we were also getting some information drops. But my favorite part of it was 1000% once we were starting to get the tea from that guy. Because not only that, but we also explored Kira through that as well. And trying to figure out what kind of kitsune she was based on Derek's knowledge. Derek seems to like have random knowledge here, there, and everywhere about supernatural creatures. So I wonder if he's going to be able to give us a little bit more. Because so far we've heard that there were 12 or 13 types of kitsune. We weren't given the full list. I think it was something like Thunder Celestial. Am I right saying Celestial? I can't remember. Oh, I can't look it up. I shouldn't look it up, just in case I'm not meant to know all of them. But yeah, we were given a little bit of a rundown, a little bit more of an understanding. So she is meant to have some kind of like element / theme to whatever she can do. Doesn't know how to activate her powers yet, doesn't have control over it, but we know that it is possible to have that. So fingers crossed over time we do see it. I do wonder then if we are going to be having a conversation with her parents now, because this must be biological, because she wasn't bitten, she wasn't scratched, like something supernatural didn't happen to her. Well, I suppose we haven't actually found that out yet. Maybe it did. Didn't she say it only started happening like 2 months ago? 2 months or 2 weeks? A very short amount of time. So it's obviously something that's come on, but she didn't have any inkling as to what started it, which you think that you would if something happened to you like getting scratched. So I would assume that it's biological, but whether her parents know much more about that, I guess we'll see. They did keep talking about her mum's backstory in previous episode, but like I said before, they were saying it to Scott, who is a mortal, so maybe it was like a mortal version of the story and there is a more supernatural version, but I guess we shall see. Now, speaking of Scott, obviously we had some big developments for him this episode as well. We can definitely see that his care for Kira is growing. There is a potential relationship forming there, which I'm quite excited about. Like, they are quite cute together, and we don't know too much about her, but from what we've seen, she does seem like a very sweet girl, which is what Scott deserves, so definitely down to see that develop. Was sad that we didn't get some Lydia this episode. I will say that. I always miss my girl when she's not in it, but hopefully we get a little bit more of her as time goes on, because I also want to see her explore her powers more as well, because that was a big plus from the previous season, so I want to fully dive in. But yeah, the big character of the episode then, Stiles. Holy fucking shit. As soon as they was starting talking about like dark kitsune and going down the route of like someone behaving differently, I was like, oh no. Oh, God. It's concerning, though, because Stiles is not aware of it. Like, Stiles... I would take it that when Scott found him at the end there, when Scott was talking to him and they walked out and all that, I don't think that was, like, a facade. I don't think that that was, like, the creature within him playing Stiles. I think that was genuinely Stiles, which is even more problematic because it means that this creature's kind of like a parasite and it's just like sitting, laying and waiting, but it can activate at any time. It can take control at any time. Anytime it wants to use his body, it can. I also really appreciate that we got the reveal of the fireflies, because this whole season I've been wondering what the fuck was going on with those fireflies and making these like silhouettes. So okay, the fireflies are what's within them. What is the relation of the fireflies though? Like what's the relation to the Oni? Like how does that all work? I hope we get a little bit more of an explanation to that. But fucking hell, I don't know where we're gonna go from here. Like genuinely, like what is the Dark Kitsune's goal? What is the goal going forward? Like why is it possessed someone? How did it possess Stiles? I'm thinking doorway opened. Doorway is a 2 opening street, so if you're sending stuff out, you can send stuff back in. That didn't make any sense, but you know what I'm saying. So I think it probably was to do with the Nematon, and it was able to get to Stiles. He just was the unlucky one of the 3. But it did say that it... Oh, actually, yeah. It did say that it looked for, like, grief and chaos and, like, bad feelings, which I suppose grief of losing mother, unresolved there. Probably that is why he was chosen out of the 3 of them. But with that said, though, Allison has also lost her mother. So I do wonder whether it was like a tie between the 2 of them. I hope we do get an explanation as to why Stiles himself was the one that was chosen. Because if it is to do with the Nematon and all that, there must be a reason behind it. But yeah, what a fucking reveal. Holy shit. It's like I love Stiles and I don't want any harm to come to him. So there is that little level of concern where I'm like, uh-oh, I hope he's going to be good. But then like that, I'd say that's like 20% of me. 80% of me is fucking excited because it's one of the best TV things when you have this really kind, loving character, when you have this character who like would never do any bad thing and then they are taken over by something and they are twisted in a dark way. Like it makes for some of the best character development and some of the best storylines. So fingers crossed Stiles is going to be good by the end of all of this, but I cannot wait to see how it all plays out. But yeah, with that said, that was an absolutely fantastic episode. Same as what I was saying in Good Omens, I unfortunately don't have time to do question time this time, but do not fret. I will include it in the beginning of next time. I'm going to make a big mental note of that, so do not worry. We will have a little bit of a breakdown and discussion before we watch the next one. But yeah, unfortunately, I am going to see my friends for the weekend, and it is currently, if I'm being completely honest, it's 3 a.m. and I've got a train at 12, so cutting it close, but gotta do it. I wasn't about to not be watching Teen Wolf before I went away, but yeah, unfortunately gonna have to leave that for next time, but don't worry, we will get to it. But yes, overall, absolutely fantastic episode. Fucking loving this half of the season so far, and I just can't wait to see where we go from here. But with that said, thank you very much for watching. I have left a link down below to my Patreon. We're able to find the early and uncut reactions to Teen Wolf and all the other shows that I do. Also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my socials, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And Jess, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.